Okay, now let's talk about the absolute value. The absolute value is the distance that a number is from 0 on the number line. So since we're talking about distances, we always measure with positive numbers. So if you are measuring something, you never use negative numbers. The absolute value of any number is always positive because it is the distance a value is from 0. Now the symbol for absolute value are the two vertical lines, and then you have the numbers sandwiched in between the two vertical lines. Here are examples. So we have that absolute value of -5 and the absolute value of +5. They both have the same value. So if you take a look at -5, like we have here starred, the distance that -5 is to 0 is 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have +5, and the distance +5 is to 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So these expressions both represent the value of 5. A distance from -5 to 0 is 5, and the distance from +5 to 0 is 5. 5 units from 0 on the number line. Now, let's take a look at the exception. So we said that the absolute value of number is always positive. However, take a look at these two examples. We have the absolute value of -5, but we have a negative on the outside. Then we have the absolute value of +5, but we have a negative on the outside. We know that the absolute value of -5 is 5, and then we know the absolute value of +5 is 5, a distance of 5 units from 0. But now we have this understood little dangling negative that is attached because it's on the outside. So when we have a negative on the outside, our answer is going to be negative. So it's the order of operation is what's happening, guys. So you take the absolute value first inside the brackets. We got 5. Then we had this negative that we need to attach to it. Same thing here. We take the absolute value of +5, which was 5, but then we have to attach this outside negative. So these are both -5 because there is a negative sign on the outside of the absolute value symbol. A negative on the outside simply means the opposite of. So up here, we had answers of +5, but then with this negative on the outside, we say the opposite of our answer. So the opposite of +5 is -5. So just remember, guys, when you have a negative on the outside, your answer is going to be negative. When there is no negative on the outside, your answer is going to be positive. Okay, finish up these problems and then check the answer key and make any changes needed. I hope this